What's up, guys? I think we're a little early, or maybe just right on time. Let me see who's in the chat. We're going to get everything started. Let me refresh. Also, make sure the sound is right. I think I forgot to get this thing muted. Let me see. Nothing yet. It's not even showing yet on my own on my own channel, my own feed. So let me know if you can see me, you can hear me. Let me see. I'm still not showing up. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we go. There's like a super delay. All right, I'm refreshing, making sure we're set. All right, finally, man, that took a while. Let me see who's here. I'll go into the chat. So Zol SP, Zolsp, did I say your name right? Shout me out, first one. There we go. Jibby Garcia, OC Border, Efren, Whoopoo, Eric, not even a hustler. I'm just watching this guy since he's from El Paso. I like that. Let's see, Nomad Expert, Miko still kicking it sports. Old B6607, Sin City, what's up? AM Sanders still kicking it sports, watching the show on vacation. Zombries, since these horses are again. Browntown Finds, so Brownsville, Texas, nice. True, did I say your name right? And Watt, Robert, Extra Grands, Sneaker, oh man, this thing went quick. Sneaker Finds 12, Phil, Mercurial Venom, Lex on eBay, what's up? Will, Jimmy, District Deals in the house, Bampino, what's up? And what? Man, MC Thrift, Cisco, what's up? Lit Cherry Vlogs, Gigi Reyes, Sin City Sorcerer Lopez, Peeping at Work, eBay Joey, Flips Anonymous, Alfonso flipping dollars, Stevie D, man, more people coming in. Let's just start the show because we got a lot to get into today. Actually, quite a bit to get into. So let me get this thing out of the way. Screen share. So I've been wearing a hat because I just have not gotten a haircut. I'm actually waiting right before eBay opens. I don't have to get another haircut for at least, I'm really just stretching it at this point. Like, I really need to get a haircut. All right, let me see. Get this out of the way. All right, let's start off. Opening. Hey, my Lakers. How did we? Man, we went up. Look at that. Caesar Sportsbook 2020 title odds. Now we kind of rounded up, the full roster. Lakers coming up. Let's see what LeBron running the point. A little showtime. Let's see what happens. But Kawhi shocked everybody and apparently recruited PG. So now let's see what kind of PG Clippers colors we get, and those will probably go outlets and then Ross. That's how it works. But yeah, let me know what you think about Lakers or Kawhi and his whole shocking thing, right? About going to the Clippers. I mean, we thought it was down. It was down to 3 teams: Clippers, Lakers, Raptors, and for sure, and maybe just people don't want to be with LeBron, which I can see that. He chose Clippers. He's getting his money. Oh, well. Let's see. Ben, are you in El Paso? Yes, I am. Cut it out with the 2 thumbs down. That's hilarious. Let me see. I picked up 5 pairs of shoes from Ross earlier today. Congrats. Oh, yeah. So here's my first update. Next week, live show is going to be on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. I know that's really going to mess up people's schedule. It's messing up my schedule. But I got to handle some business, and I can't do it on my usual Wednesday. So it sucks. Next week, Tuesday, and the week after that is eBay open. So I don't know what's going to happen also for doing a live show. You guys remembered I tried doing a live show from the hotel, and it was just like complete disaster. Like, it was just freezing. It was not working. The whole like slideshow thing on the side, it was just a mess. So next week, remember Tuesday, and I'll send out some updates, and we'll have giveaway as usual. So live show and live audience. Oh man, that'd be tough. Hustlebee in the house. All right. So word of the week is sales. How have your sales been? The reason I ask this is because the resale community gets into this full thing on how summer slowdown. 4th of July, people usually go out of town the week before, the week during, the week after. So my question to you is, how have your sales been first on eBay, and then the other platforms, how have they been as well? And sales on eBay, they still been consistent. I think the other apps have been doing better personally than eBay currently. But overall, I think no complaints compared to other summers that the past how many summers been selling. I have really no issues right now on what's going on with sales, but I don't know. I guess you guys, let's see what you say in the chat. On fire from Ryan. There we go. Kermit says bad. Let's see, down. July already surpassed June. Dapper Fanatic, nice. Let me see. Let me go down. New to the game from El Paso. Bought some cleats. There you go. Ross finds crazy to see someone from 915 doing this. I know. We have a small El Paso group. We need to do a El Paso meetup, which we haven't done in a long time. Let's see. Down. Posh is good. There we go. Great. Ross Shallington. Of course. I mean, that guy's sourcing is on fire. Jacob says down. 4th of July week was good, but back down on Saturday. Horrible. Let me see. Jorge, what's up? Gigi says average. Let me see. Seems what? Okay, how is GOAT? And I think I had like 8 or 10 sales on Saturday on GOAT this weekend. So overall, I mean, those have been okay. I think eBay is just somewhat like maintaining. But like I said, no complaints right now. But good to see everybody in the chat and see how they're doing. All right, so let's get into weekend releases. Now, the first one. This one actually came out today. So Nike Air Zoom Freak 1, $120 retail, said today. And you can also do, I think, custom or like Nike ID of this shoe. What do you think about this shoe? Personally, I think it's awesome. I like this big like Nike swoosh on the side. Overall, the style, I don't mind it. I think the black one's okay. Maybe some various colors out there I think would be pretty cool. So I think they do have, so we go, Greek Freak's personal logos are stitched on the tongue and heel. And I thought they were going to like maybe get this shoe out when he was still in the playoffs. But I was kind of like, oh, when are these coming out? And then finally today, but that seemed like it was like an ongoing rumor for months. And then finally, they came out. But I think it would have been way better with like the Bucks in the playoffs release this shoe. People are all hyped. I think their sales, at least for this signature model, would have been way better for this shoe. Let me see. eBay and Poshmark. Mercari sucks. Flips Anonymous. Mercari's been, let's see, Dookie, focusing on growing inventory for fourth quarter push. That's also smart. Remember Q4. I mean, think about it, guys. Half of this year is already done. We're going to be in August already next month. And next thing you know, Q4 sales coming in October, November, December, have that inventory in. That's what we also talk about, not selling everything right away and going for like the lowest amount of money. That's what we're going to get into when it's like this return or sell right here. Just so many low priced items on not only, GOAT, but also eBay as well. People making or not making any money, I should say. And there's no need to rush that out with Q4 coming up. Have that really good inventory ready to go. Then you're going to see some money grow. All right, next one, Nike Shox TL Neymar. I think we talked about the Neymar, but in a different color. This shoe is wild. $175 and a sneakers app. This one comes out this Saturday. And Neymar Shox, I don't even know how well the other ones did, like that multicolor one. But, I mean, would you cop these? I think it's awesome color. I guess like a gold, black. But overall, the Shock thing, this is like too much going on here. I think people said the same thing about 720s. Like, 720s have that huge air bubble unit. It goes all the way around. They said it feels like high heels. I remember when Ken tried the like, what was it, like a Vapor Max Plus or something? This dude was super tall. I was like, what's going on with these shoes? And he was like, yeah, I can't rock these. But yeah, the Shox, these come out on Saturday. Fire Dad shoe. Goat, can you sell shoes without the box, right? Yes, without the box. With or without. Stranger Things the OG pack. So first they came out with the green, the white and orange one, those, but now that the season 3 came out on Netflix, a lot of people watched it, for 4th of July. Now they're gonna capitalize. They're coming out with the OG pack. So we get the red, white, and blue, $120. We get a little mix. We have the Cortez, the Tailwind, the Blazer Mid right there in blue. And I don't know about also the apparel, if people have been buying that or not. But in general, it says comes with branded tongue tags, insoles, special paper, and a set of collectible pins. Wah, wah. I mean, Nike could have done so much more with this line. I know we talked about it in the past, but it's part of our weekend releases, so we got to talk about them. But they come out on Friday, July 12th. Season 3, we watched. Me and the wife saw the first, I think, 3 episodes, and then we haven't watched the rest of them. But overall, it seems way better than season 2. Speaking of Stranger Things, so Millie Bobby Brown and Converse Millie by You collection. So again, of course, Converse and Nike, or Converse being, same brand but under Nike, they're gonna definitely try to capitalize on everything that's going on right now with Stranger Things. So she's getting her own collab and different styles and colors, and price to be determined. Comes out July 11th, so tomorrow, actually. There we go. Her personal logo will also be stamped on each insole. I know nothing else about this release, but I saw it on weekend releases, so we threw it in. All right, next one. Women's Air Jordan 8 Aqua. Smash or pass in the chat. For collection or to resell, price $190. Comes out this Friday, 10 a.m. And so this one, yes, came out in 2007 for the first time. Now finally coming back. So I don't know. I mean, it is. I've seen them sell good, I guess, because we hadn't seen them in a long time. But I really can't predict like what's really going to happen with this one. But 190 too for a women's shoe. So even though the foam posits we've seen are like what super pricey, but 190 for these, sneakers app which hardly works. So we're going to see what happens when these come out. So it looks like we have pass, a bunch of passes. Not my Aqua 8s. That's hilarious from Jacob. Weekend releases equal Pass Fest 2019. Pass, and pass. Well, there's one that we shouldn't be passing on, which we're going to get to it. But of course, it's going to be harder to get. Next one, Jordan 11 Low Space Jam. Smash or pass, collection or to resell. This is 170. Personally, I really don't care that Space Jam is on, or they're calling it Space Jam. They have this. Even when these came out earlier, I was never a fan of this. Like these, like mesh, I don't know, holes in here. I just never was a fan of that. And 170 comes out on Saturday, July 13th. Looks like we have a little mixed. Pass, smash, pass, a little mix. More passes coming in. Personally, for the collection, no, I don't really see them reselling. Kind of reminds me of Snakeskin 11s, how it was kind of like, what's going to happen? But for this one, I think it's even less hype than some of the Snakeskins that came out. So there we go, 170. Smash for the collection, only the highs, a little mix, and Sal says pass. Now, there's only one out of all of this that we shouldn't be passing on. And here it is, Yeezy again. So Lundmark is the color, 220 retail. Now, this one, though, will reflective version on July 11th, which is big money, tomorrow. Reflective, if you can get them. And 220 for the non-reflective, which even then, I still predict them to do well. Not as well as like the triple black or whatever that one was. But even some of the other ones, Synth and what was the other one? Attila, something like that. Even, I mean, reflective anything, you're in a win-win situation. You can try as much as possible, bots, or try to do it yourself, whatever you can. Reflective is what you want. But even if you got non-reflective, go for a good size. You're still going to win. That's on Saturday, but reflective tomorrow, the 11th. So let's see what the chat's saying. Smash in small sizes. There we go. Adidas app having the raffle, a reflective raffle on the app. Let's see, copper resale, smash, and more smash. Of course, soul fed. We know smash, team no sleep. There we go, and more smashes. So yeah, I mean this one, yeah, we're looking at a 220 guaranteed. So good luck to everybody, and we will see. All right, store updates, and the first one. So St. Louis is getting a Ross. So Ross opening a new store. This is St. Louis. It doesn't tell me though. Oh, there we go. July 20th is a new date, opening date for the new store. So we got 10 days. If you're in the chat and you're in St. Louis, please, you can type whatever you want. But if you're in St. Louis, there we go. Definitely go to the grand opening. Definitely check this out and see what kind of steals and deals are out there. Next one, actually a bit of sad news. So Bloomington isn't locating a store here after all, company officials said Monday. So they took it back. Marshall is not going to be there. Is this outside or near Chicago? I don't know. I don't know my areas. But in the chat, if you do know, you can type that in and help me out. But I think it's somewhat around there, right? Or maybe a little bit further down or west. Oh, that's on the south side. There we go. AM Sanders. But Bloomington, Marshalls took it back. They're not going to add a store. And if you were hoping for that, but if you're in Chicago area, you have a bunch of them anyway. So Marshalls, you're fine. Even though Marshalls has been dry for me, all a bunch of KD8s everywhere. I actually took this photo just to show you guys, of Marshalls trying to flex out here. Look at this. They made their own little setup, $69 of all the KD8s in a nice little bundle right there. I'm like, come on, man. People are out here finding Kobe's, and we get KD8s. Anyway, Bloomington Marshalls. Next one. Kingsville residents will have another shopping option this fall. Marshalls. So instead of there, they're going to Kingsville. So this is, I think near Corpus. So we're in Texas. I don't know how much is really even around in this Kingsville area. But in the chat, if you do know, maybe you're somewhat in the area. I think it's just kind of not in the middle of nowhere, but you can go to Corpus and I guess keep going if you want to go to like Houston or something. But Texas, we're so huge. But hey, Kingsville, you're getting a Marshalls. Jorge, I appreciate that for $10. Super chat. Already. We just started. We're in the store updates. I like that. So, man, shout out to you. $10. And appreciate that for a super chat. So be on here. And Kingsville Secret Money Hole. There we go from Michael. Oh, now it's not a secret anymore. Yeah, they did this to Marshalls near me too. Y'all find anything good in St. Louis lately? There we go. Can help DJR out. Last time we went to St. Louis actually was when me and Ken went in last March. It's been a good while. Why so blurry? Try to refresh. Let me see. I can refresh mine. That's what I did last time. It kind of helped out. Let me see. Man, where are we? Miami has two. They're a bit inside the building. Let me see. We should have a St. Louis meetup. AM Sanders, what's your average profit on each shoe? I like to go for 40% ROI is my low end. If I can get more, then of course I would want to. But every shoe is different. But personally, I think 40% ROI is what you would want to aim for your time and effort going to the stores. All right, power rankings. So last week, DD's Discounts, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington. DD's Discounts, people really try to get them to go over TJ Maxx. They give them an extra half of a star, but I couldn't do it. So DD's Discounts still at number 5 and TJ Maxx at 2.5. Remember, if you did tag me on anything, I try to do this on Tuesdays, so it's not going to come out. You won't come out until next week. Um, but Didi's discount. So Will and Matt's flips both tried to bump up Didi's discounts with the fines. Will with the Ultra Boost, and Matt's flips with the Air Max 97, and just a handful of Ultra Boost. So I think this is the same one. So this Ultra Boost is, I don't know, a little weird because it has like this little gap in here. I don't know if you guys have seen that. So it's different from, the other Ultra Boosts that have done well, but $45, I think you're going to still be a little patient on these because of that. It's like a different style. I mean, this I would definitely take. I can't really see what this one is, but hey, Didi's discounts getting anything, I'm all for it. So, but yes, all of them are women's Ultra Boost. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. With this little gap thing, $45, it's going to be a little bit slower. All right, next one. Oh, so now we're going TJ Maxx. So 760 Cleater asked, Vapor Max flood or not? So you guys can answer that question on the Vapor Max flood. I haven't seen any in my area, but Hack in the Matrix did find foam posits. This one, the way better colorway and a way better price, $40. So like silver and white, $40. I know these ones did sell good. Same thing, foam posits with anything that we see them without the box. We got to stay patient, but clean deal at $40. Size 15 Vapor Max flood. Yeah, we're going to get into that one. We're going to talk about that one as we should, because a lot of people are finding them, and there's some questions that go with it. So let me see. All right, so Ross, I probably should have took Kobe ED. I don't think people have been finding. Oh yeah, actually, someone did find the red Kobe ED recently, but 270 still out there. Some of the cleats, some of the, what was it, the firm, or what cleats that people have been finding recently. Anyway, we got to find the studs, because now it seems like multiple people that have tagged me missing studs. I don't know, they're doing that on purpose now. What's going on? But let's get into here. So this is kind of a weird thing. This Dapper Fanatic one was like this swim, like a one-piece thing. That was kind of wild. I think retail on it was like $200 or something. So we got a little mix. We got cleats. We got a Jordan hat. We got some other hats. Smooth Sailing. A little mix of MLB hats, and I've seen a slew of them in all my Rosses. Different teams, different prices, but some of them maybe you can sell them locally. Could work. Or maybe even on eBay too, maybe depending on the team, but maybe you want to double and triple check that. Oh, tracksuit thing. There we go. That I had never even seen it before, so I was like, what the heck? But anyway, retail 200. What's the price on it? $50, and I think he said he left it. Yeah, risky pickup. So I think he did leave that behind. What are the? Let me see. Hats are slow for me. Who's gonna wear the Adidas suit at eBay Open? Oh man, that'd be hilarious. Well, you can tell Ken if he wants to rock this. Do you sell them on Amazon? Yes, I do. Let me see. 95s. If you have golf stuff, definitely throw it up for sale. Yeah, golf stuff right now, especially in the summer. Yeah, get all the golf stuff up there and listed. Econ Moose, what's up? My boy Moose. All right, Chicago City Flips. These are some sick Prestos for $50. Prestos and the Project Rock backpack. And then let me see, sold the Prestos for $150, made 75 profit after fees. I like that. And then TBS Marketplace with 270s and the Air Max 97. So a few pickups, both of these solid. So there we go. Next one, can you show us your personal shoe collection? I have an older video of my collection, but I haven't done an updated one. So you have to go back in the archives to see it. Clousy Kicks. He had a question though about shipping out the Project Rock backpack. So like what ended up doing is I think he cut, this one here and then added it on top of this box and just, made it into this mutant box and asked if it was okay. It is okay because these are not flat rate boxes. So if it said flat rate on it, no, it's not. You can't cut it up, but since it's not, you can make it into whatever you want as long as you can fit the backpack in there, and it will go by size, and weight. So that if you want to do it, it's fine. So Closet Kicks and Chris Ramos 360, more Project Rock. Man, the shirt, the tank, the backpack, this guy's ready. $12.99, Project Rock Day. So there we go, killing it. Let me see. Next one, District Deals with a slew of Kyries. So red one and the white one. I think these are kids. $29. I think you can barely see it, but $30 on these. Smooth sailing, and I'm guessing this one's men's. Then I don't know. Two totally different prices. We know this is the same shoe, but $54.99, size 8, and then $29. So I'm thinking it's kids. And next one. TDBS Marketplace with discounted, reduced foam posits down to $40, and they're going to keep going down as long as they're sitting. Ross has to move them. They'll keep going down in clearance. I think the same thing for these 270s, because these are pretty pricey. I mean, if you saw these at Ross for $70, these are pricey because at the outlets at one point, I think a week or two ago, they were like $44.97 plus 20% off or something, in different colors. I think there was like a Volt with black. There was also like a black and white and silver one. They were, or maybe it was a similar design. That one might have been the utility 270. I think it was. Anyway, they were super cheap, but they kind of do look like these at 70. It is a Hustler Hacks colorway though. All right, next one. Make sure we didn't freeze. Make sure we're still good. All right. And it looks better, though, after refreshing. So might want to refresh if it does look a little bit blurry. Still kicking it sports. So Tempo Legends, nice. $29, size 9. And Jay Zambrano 5 with different cleats in here. And trying to see, yeah, size 11. Can't really see the other one. I think this is some golf, right? So Premier Golf Shoes at Ross. So there we go. Picked up those. Let's see, next one. When Ross says 69, I'm like, damn, Ross. Yeah, it depends on the model too. And the thing is, we've seen Air Max Plus for 54 or 59, and then some of those, 270s at 69. It's like, man. All right, Dapper Fanatic with the cleats. Same thing with Mr. Steal Your Finds, $35 for the Obras. And here we go, a nice little lunch find. And one needs studs, though. That's man, the studs. What's going on here? We need to do something to where we can trade them or help each other out. Because then I thought too, I had some extra ones and I didn't. And I was like, ugh. And some are like kind of like a goldish color, and then some are silver. We have the different sizes. We have 11, 13, and 15. So that also comes into play. But shout out to you guys. Next one, Don Alpha Cleat has also been killing it. And Mr. Steal Your Finds again with the cleat. So there we go. Obras. I'm trying to see here. Is he missing one? I can't see it. Maybe it's on the other one. But Phantoms, fire. Exactly. Straight fire on that one. And next one, TDBS Marketplace. Man, these Flyknit Air Max, these are money. I did sell, I think, this color. I did see this one, but in a size 15, so I left it behind. But I would pick up more of these if possible. This is good. Let me see, 1, 2. It looks like 4 or 5 pairs. And the same thing, different day. Picked up on the road LeBron's Air Max 90s, 95s, and foams. So congrats to you. Nice little pickups here, all from Ross. There's a stud thief on the prowl. I know. Ross Prevention when you need them. They're just chilling in the front. The loss prevention at Ross, or when I'm filming and they come around to see what's like going on, but they're chilling. Or whenever you touch something, the alarm goes off and they're right there. Maximo Finds and Smooth Sailing. Size 7, I think, on the up tempos for $40. Up tempos in a size 7 in this one, I would definitely pick up. I did sell mine. I think I sold them for $110, I think. Ended up being an eBay sale. Don't go with like the lowest goat cheap price. You don't have to do that. And $40, especially in a 7, that's a really good size. I would pick those up any day. Next one, Surge sells stuff. Air Max 95s, Air Max Deluxe, and these are random. I did see them, and I was like, what is that? It's like a hazmat Air Force or something. You can like tuck in your like pants into this shoe. That one, and then Don Alpha Cleat, which Vapor Max, have no clue. I hadn't even seen that, but Vapor Max and $55. So Vapor Max 55, but the 270 that we saw earlier, the what Air Force 270, is that what it's called? At 69. It's like, come on, man. Screw Deluxe been sitting for a minute. I know. Mine have been sitting for a long time. And they're in men's, they're not even women's. I have 3 pairs that aren't moving on those Air Max Deluxe. Next one, Mile High Hustle. Where is he? Is he in the chat? Mile High Hustle is usually here, but Grade School Watermelon, 35. And then Don Alpha Cleat again with the 270s. So there we go there. And then Sin City Hustlers and TBS Marketplace with the Air Max Plus. We're going to talk about this shoe when it comes to the very end. But this one, $60. And I guess that's it. All right. So Ross, we're done. Ross, I left them at 3 because at number 2, Marshall's, really good finds. I mean, people have been, I haven't, but people have been dominating with Kobe's. And yes, those Vapor Max are in this part of the slideshow. And here they are. So we have 4 people here. District Deals, 79. Hustle Bin. Hustle Don't Stop. And Lex on eBay. Now, is there anything, I don't know, weird you see about this? Not necessarily weird, but different that you would see about this shoe. And the first things I really noticed from seeing all 4 of these here. Number 1, size 15 is huge. And so District Deals found size 15, and so did a lot of other people. But the Lex on eBay one, not only is a different, slightly different color, it is way cheaper. $49. At $49, you're going to be just like he did and just fill it up with the cart. But $79, I can see people like, I don't know where this is going. I mean, the size 15, so District Deals asks, at $79, are you still copying? And I agree with them. I like that question. So in the chat, would you still be copying these at a size 15 for $80? This one we know. I mean, this is a given. I don't care. I don't care what's going on here. $50. I don't know what sizes. Oh, here we go. 6.5, 14, and 15. So a little smaller ones and a little bigger ones. And here a size 6 for Hustle Bin. I think you do have a better chance, I would say, at the smaller sizes. But man, 15 is tough for 80. But yeah, if you can find this color and spend that $50, that's money. All right, next one, 1,000 times yes. All right, next one, District Deals again with the up tempo, so $30, nice, super cheap. 7Y, and then Coconut Key Kicks with 2 Project Rock backpack. Oh, 4 Project Rock backpacks. It says right here, in green. So not the color we've been seeing at Ross. Marshall's has been getting a different color, but $50 and in green. So there you go. Congrats to you, Project Rock, killing it. Next one, K-Dub Deals. Man, I mean 720s, and look at that. Look at that price, $50, brand new with box for the 720s. And people, like we talked about it before, a little mix on them as far as for the collection, because they do have a different type of feel, but money all around holding on to those. At the outlets right now, they're like at 130 or 140, so $50, brand new with box, super steel. Stu Murphy, $5. Got to go back to work, but keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you. Thanks. So Stu with the super chat, $5. I appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat, and letting us know you were here with a live show, but getting back to work. So there we go. Now let me get those 720s from Ecom Moose. He's ready. Let me see. Oh, flip for big profit and a little mix. So we have Soldiers and the Nike Air Unlimited. We talked about this one in the video, the David Robinsons. And those ones, they were a little mixed. But I think the soldiers, depending on the size and the color, you can make money on those. Sal found 5 pairs of the 720s. Nice. Phil Flips. Sorry, $80 for the Jordan 29. I haven't seen Jordan 29s. I think when I found those Jason Kidds, I did see them then. I haven't seen them since. And Lex on eBay for the Soldier 10s. Like I said, some soldiers, especially this one, the gum bottoms. I think this one was the one that LeBron wore in the finals when they beat the Warriors, I think. If it is, then yeah, these will always do well. The Soldier 10. So $60, complete with box, and some good sizes in there, 9 and 10.5. Phil, what's up? Phil, Ocean So also here. Let's see. Next one, Stevie D reselling. So Nike Merlin ball, ACC on the ball, $30. And retails for $160. So keep us posted, Stevie D, on how this sells. I'd never seen this soccer ball, but definitely curious on it because 30 and retails for $160. So I don't know. I want to see what happens. Let me see. Soul searchings on and found this human race. So resale is 200 plus. I had never seen this color or this style at Marshall's. We always get because people also saw that last Marshall's video that like what is it? We saw it at at Ross too, and they're always like one solid color, and I don't even consider them human races, and it's the same one. It's the only one I get, but this one looks like full boost all the way around. I had never seen this one. 200 resale, so congrats on that one. Let me see. You're still picking up Vapor Untouchable Pro 3. If I did, not for eBay. So I'd really have to look, on Amazon and see how it's doing. So probably not for eBay though, unless it was like a certain, maybe like all black or something that's a little bit popular and the size. But being way more pickier when it comes to the football cleats. Merlin ball came out less than a year ago and it's already at Marshall's. Wild. I don't know. Marshall's already got him. All right. Ron 23 sells. He went out late night. Marshall's run wasn't going to come, but decided to go anyway. $20. And that's what we always talk about that too, is like the times that you don't want to go source, or it is late, or it is early, or you have some other stuff to do, and you do go, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you could run into something that is going to help you. Sometimes, yes, empty-handed, but I think the times that me and other people have done it, we talk about, I wasn't even going to go, or I wasn't even going to go here, do this, you end up finding, really good stuff. So he went out there, got, some cleats. Steven out here with KD8s and showing the slew of them. Just like this is how my Marshalls looks with the KD8s. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting to the Kobe. So, Mr. Half a Pino, $80. So we have Kobe 11, and then Wary Reseller has also a different Kobe in there. I think Will also found these Kobe's when he was out there. I don't really know how well these are really selling though, especially compared to the Elites and Flyknit and all this good stuff. Hustle and Souls, authentic athletic apparel, and Hustle Bin with the Kobe's. Now, I'll put them all together. It's the same shoe. When you click here on IG, it's the same shoe, and $60 compared to $80. I mean, either way, the money is there, but it's just wild how some shoes have different prices, and Ross does that too. It's like certain areas, like why would it be cheaper than somewhere else? Exact same shoe. I have no clue. But there we go. 3 people that found them. So shout outs to you guys. Hustle Bin again. Look at that. 4 pairs. Kobe 10 Elite. Man, 4 of them. Easy money for these. And then Will, there we go. Talking about the Kobe's from earlier. And then it looks like he also picked up a Hyper Dunk. So shout out to Will. Next one, Soul Searchings on cart full of Kobe 11 Elite. And then Faith Lopez comes in, which she's been, on top of things, always tagging, all of that. I feel insanely happy for her. These are really good pickups, brand new with box. We even have the Kobe Tinker in here. So this is awesome right here with the Kobe 11s. I need to get out of my city because I need to find some Kobe's now. And I guess that's it. Oh, so Marshalls, that was it. We rounded it out with the Kobe's at the very end. But shout out to everybody that sent me and tagged me on the Marshalls finds. But Burlington, number one as usual. We're going to get into these finds. But before we get in, actually, where is it? I think I had it in here. Oh, yeah. Before this, hold on. Burlington, then this. With the Air Moneys, how many of them are out there? There was someone had tagged me on a Texas, it was like a Lone Star State one, right? And then this one, oh, this game is mine. And then this one, Meant to Fly. And it's funny, he put puke mustard colorway. I'm like, man, Air Moneys, we've seen the black one with the gum bottoms at Ross. Like, how many Air Moneys did they make? I had no clue. There's so many colors with this shoe. And, Burlington randomly got the balls to sell at 70. These will sit, they'll go down, clearance, and so on. You'll see them in the back wall at Burlington. They'll keep going down. But yeah, that really, I was just shocked. I was like, man, Air Money's out here. Too many Air Money, for sure. No money, definitely from Eddie. All right, so Don Alpha Cleat, and let me see, with Colhan. Colhan's at Burlington. So Ross had Colhan's for like a week and a half, and we didn't see any other ones. But now they're showing up at Burlington. So Burlington, especially like this, yeah, fire. Don Alpha Cleat and Legalize Ferrets. Both. Man, Colhan, 7, 8, 9, and 9.5. Might have to keep one for myself. So there we go. If it froze, might want to refresh. I'll refresh mine because I want to make sure we're not frozen. But there we go. Don Alpha Cleat, Legalize Ferrets. And finally, because I got confused. I was like, where is this on the slide? Giveaway time. How many people are watching? Because now we have giveaway time. 191 watching right now. All right, giveaway and a little shoe box. Remember, Nike Friends and Family is coming up very, very soon. $30. Jordan, nice little Jumpman on here. So we're going to give this away. And of course, you also get a Hustler Hacks lanyard. And for the people that won last week, you cannot try it again until next month. But man, I was trying to put their names on here and I totally forgot. But I know one of them, I'll know if they did. It's blurry. Hold up. So there we go. All right. 3214 Texas Pete. That's hilarious. Friends and Family is next Thursday, I believe, already. 18th? Is that when it is? All right. Refresh. Make sure I'm not frozen. I'm looking here. I'm not frozen. I think we're good. All right. So here we go. Here's your question. So get your answers ready. $30 for the outlets. Now, those announced that Nike is coming out with some Nintendo 64, or, Nintendo 64 Air Max 97s. So we got Power, we got Reset on the tongue, 64 Classic system, GoldenEye, awesome. Let me know first, Smash or Pass, if you're going to get, I don't know if they're going to be limited or not. Apparently they are, but that's pretty awesome. Here's my question. When the N64 was first released in, the US, there was only 2 games that were out at the time when it first came out. What are those 2 games? We're testing your video game knowledge now. What are these 2 games? There's only 2 games out at the time when it came out. So that's all I need are the titles to these games. Both of them, not just one. So you can put on your answers. I'll wait here. I'll chill for a little bit. I'm going to see, make sure I have my answer right. Because I was like, I know I have it here, but all right, got that down. Putting them in. All right, we're getting more. Man, we're getting a bunch of answers coming in. All right, let me go back and see if anybody did it. Let's see. Mario Kart, no. Remember, it's 2 games. So Mario 64 and Wave Race, no. Sonic and Madden, no. Pilot and Mario. So that one I will accept because it was very, I mean, it's very, very close. I mean, it's not really going to have you type out the full thing, but Mario 64 and Pilot Wings 64 was the right answer. So just 10 Pac-Man. I'm highlighting you right here on the screen share. You have won. So $30 to the outlet, and there we go. Mario 64 and Pilot Wings. I really should have probably done like a shoe question, but what the hell? We'll try to do some video games. So there we go. Congrats, and I'll send this out. Contact me or your people, my people, and there we go. All right. Remember, next week Tuesday is the live show. I need to go all the way back up to send a reminder. Tuesday is the next week's live show, not on Wednesday. And Tuesday I will have a giveaway, just like we have been doing. But what the pilot wings? I know. But I can tell you that the major giveaway that I've been kind of hinting, I'm almost done with this video. It has been taking me weeks just trying to figure out how I'm going to really like tell this story and what I really want to get with it. But yes, that giveaway is also coming up soon. And the people that watch this live show will be rewarded with something really, really good. But the sad thing is YouTube has a lot of rules now with giveaways, which I'm not feeling that. But yes, Tuesday. And then after that, you'll see that video, and then we'll move forward to that bigger giveaway. All right, let's keep going down. Where were we? All right, we're right here for the N64, and let's go back into the power rankings. All right, so old B6607 with a Tiempo Elite for 25, and Luck Ducks $50 for the Element React Element, which these have been at the outlets. Alfonso, man, $50. Here is for the next giveaway. Alfonso, not messing around. I appreciate that. So I will use that $50 for the next giveaway. Alfonso, you know what? Everybody in the chat, let's see what the consensus says. Do you want one $50 gift card, or do you want two $25 gift cards? Or should we just do like 5 $10 gift cards? I mean, $10, but let me know in the chat though. Alfonso donated $50. I appreciate that. So in the chat, do you want for next week two $25 or one $50? You can let me know, and I'm going to keep reading those and see. It looks like we're a little mixed, but it looks like I want one $100 gift card. Man, TBS pushing it on that one. But actually the giveaway is actually worth, the bigger giveaway is worth more than 100. So that one is going to be good. Trust me. Let me see. 225, 225, 225, 2. Yeah, all right. We can do 225 cards then. Will one with 500. And Ecom Moose, one with 500. 2 and 25, 25. All right. I think we can I like that. Gritty Girl Boss. Like if you want 150 or 225. Yeah, like either way. Oh, Travis Scott giveaway. Man, we're pushing it here. I'm just a struggling reseller. All right, we can do 2 of the 25s for the next one. And I really wanted to do some friends and family cards, but I don't think they're going to make it on time, especially for next week already. So that was next week's giveaway. It would be way too soon. But I think for the next friends and family, I'll work on getting cards like well beforehand, and I can give them away, like 5 per show or something, like as we get towards, towards friends and family. So I'm going to work on that for the next one and give away way more of those. All right. Struggling. All right, next one is District Deals, of course, $60 Air Max 97 frequency pack. Never seen this color. This one's wild. Hustle Bee should rock this one. And then Matt's Flips, 65 for the metallic gold and silver Air Max 97. Next one, South Flow Finds. And this one is interesting. Air VaporMax Flyknit Utility Yeezy. So GOAT, for some reason, just because it has a similar Yeezy colorway, decided that they could put Yeezy in the title of their listing. So I thought that was, all right, I guess. As long as Adidas doesn't see this. But $60, size 8. So there we go. I mean, obviously the colors are dope, but would you rock them? Next one. Let's see, Maximo Finds and Final Merch one, $65 for the 97 Leopard pack. So size 7.5, and I can't see what that one is, but Leopard pack for women's. And next one, yeah, they probably put Easy on there. They're trying to like just get more sales on that VaporMax. Thrift 3 Shark, VaporMax again, and then Final Merch again. So VaporMax Plus at $70, size 7. Faith Lopez. So it's killing me, but I'm passing on these because they are a size 4. I'm hoping you made the right call. I'd actually passed on some 97s. They were weird. I think they might have been like a 4.5 or a weird size. And I was like, yeah, but not only that, $60, man, for the men's. I think when people were finding these for men's, were like the same price, maybe even cheaper. I think they might have been what, 49 or 54. That's just random. And Clousy Kicks with the 97s. I did pick these up brand new with box at my outlets, and they're moving okay. Will, $1 for sending me that. Will, I still owe you your gift card, which we were supposed to meet up. We haven't yet. Trust me, your card is still here. Unless you want me to raffle this one off on the live show too, I can definitely do that. All right, next one. The Beastie Boy, $45, and these are the DB 97s. Which, has anybody else seen this at their Burlington? I don't think so, right? But the DBs at $45, awesome. 6.5, definitely picking that one up. Next one. Everyone drop Glenn $1 so you can buy $100 gift cards. Sneaker Finds 12. We got the 95s and also the Jordans peeking right there. And then Beastie Boy again, VaporMax Plus, a little cleat action, some 97s. So not bad at all. This little rack right here. There we go. Next one. Maximo Finds the 270s. And then Luis resells with Air Max Plus. Let me see that one. That's pretty cool. Whole little flame fire. 760 cleater with the 95s. And funny, they still have the what is this one from? Finish line tag for 110. There you go. Old B, $1. Now we're now we can get more dollar gift cards. Let's see, Ghost Deals and Deals, $50 for let me see, wait, 50. Oh, the Spiridon, and then is that the same one from Marshalls? I'm messing around. $60, same one from Marshalls, brand new with box. Of course, changes things, but there we go. Next one, Steven Gibson, a nice little mix. We got 95s, we got the Zoom rookies, and we also have the Air Max Plus. And then South Flow Finds. I think I was supposed to like, what happened here? It's like an inception with like photos and photos. South Flow Finds 270s, high-end cleats, also the Zoom rookie and 0 grands in there. And here we go. We get more of the dollars. Michael and Jorge both $1. So there we go. Will starting the super chat of the $1 and keep them coming. Ruben, $1. So we're up to what? $5? All right. Dang. So TDBS Marketplace 50 and the 99 cents. You've helped me earn a lot more than this. Thank you. So TDBS Marketplace 50.99 on the super chat. So he he added $50 to your dollar that you gave Will. So there we go. Armani L, I said her name right. $2 for the chat. There we go. $2. Flipping dollars, $1. Nice, but man, TDBS Marketplace 50. This is like a telethon. Alfonso $1, Justina $1. Oh man, more of them coming in. So we're gonna have to add more for next week for the giveaways. I gotta remember this. I gotta write this down. For sure, we're doing the 2 of the 25, but now we gotta add more. And more of the giveaways. Next one. You know what? Let's finish the power rankings at least. Ross Shallington. What's the deal with the taco Kyries? Are these kids? Yeah, kids. That one looks like a man. That one looks way bigger though. And little mix there. We got the cleats. We got the 270. Gabe $1. Nice. Are you blushing? I am blushing. I'm red. Get a DVD with your support. Just $75. Like a nice little telethon. Worth knowing to flip it. He did a commercial thing, right, with his fake commercial to get fast fingers. Next one, Clousy Kicks. Golf 270s and cleats and Kobe's. Oh, there's the Kobe. It wasn't even Ross. It was actually Burlington. Kobe, cleats, golf 270s. Fire Hall. For sure. Next one. This one I like. Go Steals and Deals. Vapor Max, and not only one Vapor Max, which I only find one when I do, but like 3 of them. And then Air Max 98s, 2 of them, and 270s. This one, I like this. This is definitely fire pickup and cart just full of goodies in there. Finds, flips, and thrifts $1, $2, one after another. And then Nomad Expert $2. There we go. A little mix. Let's see, Glenna's YouTube reseller stripper, give them dollars. All right, we're done with the power rankings this week. These discounts at 5, TJ Maxx at 4, Ross at 3, Marshall's at 2, and Burlington number 1 again. We get your reselling course for $1. Yes, reselling course. My, what is the thing called? We always make fun of, me and Ken. Where they Patreon, guides, courses, all of that. So yes, for 99 cents, you get all of that. All right, we're done. And now we're going to get to our last part. We're going to go over our hour mark, but our last little part, which I'm saying return or sell. And the reason why I say this is because you're going to see this in a future Ross video. Spoiler alert. But $60 for the Air Max Plus, a solid color. And when I found them, I was like, oh man, I think there's like a full-size run here. Is there going to be a mini flood? Probably. But it is a solid model and it is $60. So when I got them, I think eBay we were looking at like 130, some were at 140. Not a lot of listings going on. Obviously, I hadn't even posted it on the video yet. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to pick these up in different sizes and see what happens. Now, it really made me think, because after seeing these GOAT prices and how cheap some of them were, I was like, let's really make sense of this. And how much are these people really getting them for, right? So in Texas, my tax, 59 plus tax, comes out to $64.93. Now, let's say you live somewhere, Oregon, somewhere else, you don't pay sales tax, you pay 60 even. Employee discount, I think they get 20%, right? I think. In the chat, if you want to help me out, answer. I think they get 20. If that's the case, they get 20 off plus tax. They would pay $51.94. So in my head, I'm like putting all these together. Like, what are the price ranges people are paying for this shoe? 10%. Really? I thought it was 20%. If it's 10%, then they're paying what with tax probably around 55 then, a little bit more. Okay, anyway, so like 55, 60, and 65 if we wanted to round them up. So I think goat was like at one, I think in size 12, it was at 130 or 140, I think. Um, so when I got home, I was like, hey, take our photos for eBay, we'll get all that. Size 12 no box jumped, which I'm not surprised, to $80. Hey, $80 no box. Um, and I was like, man, I know for a fact they didn't learn that from this channel to let's just go cheapest possible and throw it out there for $80 no box. Um, but I was also thinking, all right, well, like we've done with everything else. I mean, we know whether we find more of these or not, it's going to be a patient game. But I like this color. I like the fact that we get black and silver compared to some of the wacky colors that are a little bit harder to move. So obviously at $80, those are going to obviously sell and fly a lot quicker. But then I was like, all right, for the live show, let's play with this a little bit and let's talk about the margins. Since we did a good question earlier about ROI, what kind of money are you making if you list them at $80? So here we go. And this is me being generous on a 20% discount. If it's 10%, then my bad. Then this should actually be 55. But at $80, you'll make $67.40 back, right? $67.40. If you're like me, you pay tax, you're paying $64.93. So if I would have priced them at 80, would be making a massive $2.47. $60, let's say no tax, $7.41. And me being generous on here, let's say your discount is 20%. Then you still wouldn't be listing at 80 because your margins are actually a lot better than everybody else's. You actually have more money to play with. So if this was your price, you would probably be, you'd be a lot smarter. And you'd be making more money than the average person, which me would be right here at 65. So where am I going with this? So three things. The first thing is that if this is you, I can tell you right now, you're not making anything. And these are the people, obviously, that give up and they get out of the game, which is good for some of us. But if you're expecting to learn it correctly and make money correctly and build upon that money to reinvest in other things, this is not the way to do it. And you're actually going to lose money because even though you're saying 247, how much was gas to get there? What if it was a little yellowing and goat sent them back and you had $60 tied in for what? $2? And even then you got them sent back because it is like yellowing. Sometimes they're picky, sometimes they're not. And there's a whole thing that like, hey, well, if I'm making, my second thing, hey, as long as I'm making money, then it's better than nothing. And I don't know who taught that too. Gary V in his garage sale videos, making something's better than nothing. If you're buying $2 plushes and you're making $2 back, yes, your ROI is completely different. If you're spending $60 and making $2 back, then it just makes no sense. So in this case, that was my second thing. The third thing is, if you have questions, just email me. I'll gladly help you out with my free course. And I'd rather you just ask me questions on it if you're wondering, hey, how come I'm not making money? I'll help you out and answer them. I'm not going to be some sort of a smartass in the comments or something in telling or my reply, on it. I'd rather you learn it correctly and make money that's actually going to help you. And at the same time, help the market by staying consistent than for you to go through this and not make anything or lose money, which in that whole thing, you might as well just return them. So that's why we say return or sell. And if you're going to price at 80 to make 67 and you spent 60, just return them. There's no point of wasting money on gas. Probably wasting my money on gas again by going to the post office, maybe having them sent back, maybe having them returned. Let's say you wanted to sell them on eBay, you ended up getting them returned back, having $60 in your capital wasted and just held there for $2.47. So there's really what I wanted to talk about as far as return or selling. And there's nothing wrong with returning them, even if you are district deals or you're some sort of pro. If you have to make a return, maybe there's just a bad buy. I mean, it happens. It happens all the time. Like, just return them. I mean, maybe there's some sort of like pride thing or something that you don't want to be there, or I don't know, showing that you have to return something. People return stuff all the time. People returned used stuff all the time. Hey, at least you're returning stuff brand new and get people a chance to buy it again. Because I've seen people return some straight up garbage there at Ross, and they take it back. I saw some people. One lady returned used bed sheets. I was like, I don't know what's on there. I don't know. That's wild. And they took them back too. Man, Ross was like, these has some dignity. All right, that's really what I wanted to end it on. Let's go into the chat. Let me stop this screen share. And here we go. Anything that I missed? Do you really have a course? No, I don't have a course. You can watch all my videos for free. You just have to go back into the archives. And a lot of the stuff still holds true. Maybe some of the shipping stuff has changed as far as the cost, but other than that, everything else is the same. So you can go through that. Let me see. Return them so some of us can pick them up and make real money on them. There you go. Greedy girl boss. I like that. Let me see. Let me go back up. Man, where am I? Let me see. Outlet took old Janowski's. They were brown but started white. Oh man, return sheets. Let me see. Might be on the giveaway. That's why I only do. Well, I did the giveaway just to show and highlight it because I'm just going like on what it shows me. Sometimes on your end it might be different. So on the screen share, at least we can all see it at once. So his was the first one, and then I went for the other ones. But it's happened also in the past where people have like different feeds, and they even send me the screenshot, and then my screenshot is different. But that's what I saw, and I highlighted it. So we're going with that one. But trust me, every week we're gonna have giveaways. So let me see. Honestly, shouldn't you have a pretty good idea of what your return should be before you ever buy them? You should know what your ROI is going to be before you buy them. But sometimes after you buy them, you get home. At least in Goat's case, someone might have just randomly undercut from the very beginning, right? So in my case, I bought them. It was already at 140 in a size 12, and there was no other sellers less than 140 until I got home. Then it went to 80, a $60 jump from my car ride home. But eBay, it was still the same. Didn't really have anybody come in and like undercut by that much. So by eBay, my margins are still there. I can still make the amount that I want to make. But for the Goat side of it, you'd have to be more patient than anywhere else now. Let me see. You no longer have the lowest price for sure. Let me see. Why don't you use white background for pictures? I did, and then I just I don't know. I just decided to mix it up, and then I bought that thing once I moved into my new house, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna use this for my background, and I just kept it that way. Let me see. Free returns for buyers. Send them a prepaid label or reimburse what they paid to ship back. Free returns for buyers. Send them a prepaid label. It depends on what they chose for the return. Like if it didn't fit, even though it's free returns, then I think, no, either way, it's going to have you pay for the label, right? Now I'm getting confused. Trying to think even what my last return was. Actually, eBay hasn't been too bad lately in the returns. Now I'm starting to think. Let me get back to you on that one. Dapper Fanatic. Let me see. Found Flyknit Air Max 90 in gray 27 at Gabe's. Nice. And Gunter Boost for 20. I'll be early for next Tuesday. There we go. Barry. Love people love tanking values on shoes. Yeah, you always pay for the labels. So there we go. I do pay. Oh, I do buyer paid return shipping. So that one's a different one. Also depends on like, yeah, it depends on what you have it through your store. But in that case, you would still have to send them the prepaid label to do it. Let me see. I sold those off-white, what Kayers are 350, but in stock they're selling for less than retail. Sometimes if the margins are tight, I find it better to sell it on Let Go or Facebook, especially in the low-end soccer cleats. Yeah, you could definitely try different marketplaces. And things change too over time. Like if you've had a shoe 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and you were really hoping that because of the model and the way the whole thing was going, that they were going to sell in 2 to 3 months. You have to really decide, am I going to stay patient with this, or am I going to let them go and make a little bit on top and just move on? And you really have to look at that in your inventory. Like for me, Air Max Deluxe, I started off strong. I was like, man, these are solid. I think they're going to do good. And then like a month later, outlets got them. Burlington and Ross, I think, had them at one point. I was like, man, this is not looking good. And I had them at some semi weird size at 11 and a half. And then now I think 4 or 5 months later, I'm like, man, this is, I was like, yeah, it's going to turn around. My 30 days had already passed. Like even if I did want to return them. But I was like, hey, Air Max Deluxe, think they're going to go good. And then it's like, yeah, just didn't happen. But that's what I'm saying. Good guy, good buys, bad buys, they happen. But for the most part, you know what you're doing. You're gonna have way less bad buys in the long run. Let me see. You can always just not buy the low end cleats if they aren't pro or elite. They are hard pass for me. That's the same thing too. Everybody's business model is different. If you want to pick up the low ends or the higher ones, up to you. Let me see. How much do you pay for shipping and shoes in original box? It goes by weight, and if you're in between, also depends on where it's going. Like if I'm shipping from Texas going all the way to New York, I know for a fact it's going to be like $14 plus. But if it's going to California, I know it's going to be $8.99 or $9.70. Well, it's in between 8 and 10, and it's a really good shipping rate because it's so close to me. But it really depends where it's going, what the weight is. Over 3 pounds, I'm like, oh man, this one's gonna hurt. But that's why also what I like to do when you get your offers on eBay, and you can see where they're from. You can see the state, if it's California, if it's New York, if you're trying to work out a deal, and let's say you do free shipping, you can work that out in your margins. You know what shipping is going to cost, so you're not eating up that money. Randomly being surprised, like, man, these are going to New York. I didn't know, shipping was going to cost this much. So on the offer part, that's good. But then if you get to buy it now, that's even better because now you're getting at the price you originally listed at. So what did you say can be modified? The boxes, as long as they just say mailing box and not flat rate, you can modify them. If it's a weird size, I don't do free shipping since I figured it'd be harder to sell anyway. Yeah, weird size things too. Obviously, the backpacks, we talked about that, and different other objects. It does get a little bit weird. Clothing, super easy, first class, less than 16 ounces and all that. Which state do you get the most orders from? Just an estimate. Mine is New York, then Texas, then California. Mine is always California, then I would say New York area, which helps me out on the shipping. But California, then New York, then Florida for sure. Like Alfonso said, Florida, I'll probably say is like third for me. Let me see. Man, anything else? I think there was another question here. I just totally like missed it. I think it was about like the Celtics jersey or something, right? Oh, here we go. How's it going with the Celtics jersey? Any updates? Just curious. So right now it is on auction on that site that they do like memorabilia. I really don't know what's gonna happen. Like I didn't even know, we had gone through the details, and then next thing I know, it was like on auction already, and it already ends in like a week. I'll let you know what it sells for. Right now it's at like 1,300 range, which I mean I got it for $1. I don't have anything to complain about, but I know it's worth way more than that. Once bidding starts happening when it's towards the end, I don't know what it's gonna end at. I'm hoping it's more than that, but well, I guess I'll let you guys know in a week what happens with it. So either way, good money from that, but I'm hoping we get to like 3 plus, 4 plus. I don't know. Have you sold any of your Vans NASA backpacks? I don't have any NASA backpacks. I never found one. I was on the prowl, never did. Never did find one, unfortunately. Have you sold any of your rock backpacks? No, I have them here. I don't even have them listed yet. Being patient, so I still have them. 15,000 for the Betsy Ross, crazy. Yeah, that one. And there's someone on there selling like multiple sizes. Wild on that one. They just went sky high. Um, I don't. I think all of us were waiting to see if Ross gets them. I don't know. That's gonna happen. Want me to bid them up? That's hilarious. You see more non-payment or accepted best offer? Um, I'm getting better offers, of course, because I don't have that like thing. I kept it on there for the longest time to where like whatever offers come in, and at this point I was like, man, screw all these low ballers. I don't want to see the alerts on my phone anymore. And then ever since then, it's been better. And then people have been paying. I think the only one of them I'm waiting on a jersey, like $100 jersey. They haven't paid yet. But everything else, it's been good, at least with the offers. Better than what it has been before. Let me see. I think it's people seeing the tax added. Yeah, that's also been like one guy was like, "You didn't tell me there was going to be tax on this. What's going on here?" And I was like, "Yeah, this dude didn't even pay from the beginning. I already knew. I as soon as I could open up a case, I did, and I was like, yeah, this guy he wasn't going to pay." But yeah, I saw that too, though. People with the whole tax thing. Do all Nike stores have friends and family thing? Yes. Any tips? I think you can also use it at Converse and Hurley. Is what you can use the friends and family cards. Any tips? I got 2 pairs of Untouchable 3 Elites, and they're not getting good views. No watches or offers, good pictures and everything. Not sure if I should relist or what. Untouchable 3 Elite. So first off, double check the market and let's just see like who you're competing with in your sizes. And I'm not saying you're not going to match these low prices, none of that. I just want you to see who you're competing with and how long that might take for you to get yours back up with the market. And if you can compete, though, let's say they're not really that low and you actually can compete and your margins still look good, then try to run a promotion and see if that's going to help that out to get some more views. A store or individual promotion or maybe the store promotions that might help out. But also depends on the color, the size. There's different factors that come into that. Let me see. Half a Pino, what's up? Let me see. Donate $1, Pino. What do you think about the Nike Stranger Things collab? I really thought Nike could do better. We talked about that earlier on the releases, and it's all right. Let me see. Slow your roll, Will. Let me see. eBay's sale next week. There we go. What to do when Ross gets dry? Keep going, because even if it's dry, they always come out with random. You never know when they're gonna all of a sudden restock on stuff. So keep going, like you normally would on your normally route. And then if you want to, throw in extra stores that maybe you're really used to going to, like maybe, hey, I skipped this Plato's Closet. I'm gonna start going in just see what there is because this store is dry. Nike outlets I don't normally go. I'm gonna double and triple check that out. Mix it up a bit if one of them is a little bit slower, but you should still go to that Ross. Justina OG Flip $5 and the super chat. I almost missed it, but I saw it at the very end. I appreciate that too. $5. Like I said, next week, man, special Tuesday edition live show. We're gonna have some giveaways. And let's see, have you ever sold any Oakley backpacks? No, I think I only saw like one. I haven't seen too many of them out there actually. Let me see. Oakley bags are good. Yeah, the Oakley bags, they don't mess around too, but I've only seen one. I haven't seen a lot of them out there. And anything else? I think we're done. So yeah, I think next week, remember Tuesday, I'll see you guys for the live show. We'll have our giveaways, and I'm gonna keep editing videos. I gotta get some videos caught up, especially because eBay Open is coming up. I'm gonna make sure my content is good to go. And anything else before we leave? How come we didn't go to Green Room Meetup? I haven't gone in like the last 2 to 3 years. And my brother used to live in Austin. He doesn't anymore. And so I haven't even gone to Austin. So I haven't made the trip. And I think also for meetups are a little bit tougher for me. I'm really trying to get more sourcing trips out there. So didn't go. Let me see. $5 for Korean barbecue. There we go. And $1 for Will's cause. There we go. Greater Girl Boss, Haruna, donating. So $5.99. And let me see. Thanks as always. Get that YouTube money. Go out and get it. And 9 p.m. So yeah, 7 my time. Ocean So, Florida. 9 for you. So yeah, for sure. We should be set there. All right, we're done. We'll see you guys. Go out and get it.